Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Friday the 10th of January, or whatever's also known as Non-Farm Friday Payrolls Day. What have we got in store today? Well, the non-farms is the big factor that's coming out later, both for Canada and the US. So got some detail later. We've got some very low-key data coming out before then, which you sometimes see little blips in there and you wonder what the hell it is, and you look down and you see it's just very low bit of data coming in slightly different to expectation, but for the most I think the focus will be on the non-farm payrolls later. The key figure to be watching for that, I'll just mention that briefly now, is wage gains would be a key signal of strength according to the Fed. So wage gains, it will be the figure that's the most focused on today. Or the average earnings. So let's have a look at the technicals here. Euro dollar, well, it's put a lower high in on the dailies, etc., and well, it's still in the bigger picture though. It's still sort of got potential. It came within a smidgen of the daily 50 yesterday and hasn't touched it. And I'm coming down to this 4-hour chart and looking at this and thinking, well, this could just roll back. It's back to its 4-hourly 8. It could just roll off this 8 here and roll over. But this 4-hour chart tells quite a story in terms of look how small the current bars are. It's tiny, and when you come down to the 60-minute, there you go. It's barely moving. It's looking like it's waiting for something like potentially a non-farms. Little volume at the moment. Now, I'd normally say I wouldn't be looking to trade this potentially before the news is out and done with, which may mean I don't get a trade on it today. I don't know, we'll see. But maybe if you've got the trend line across the lows there from the low of yesterday afternoon through to the low of this current hourly once it's closed, and it starts breaking down, sort of tempted, but you got to look at the pips there. It's round about 92. It's not many. 100. It's about 15 pips, 14 pips potentially. Okay, just closed off the hourly there. So may see a quick zip down. We see this time and time again. Quick move down, then a pull back. So just be patient, waiting for it if you're going to trade it. But otherwise, non-farms may be the key to today, and just maybe well worth going back to bed and getting up later. Okay, the pound. Well, again, it sold off yesterday, ran back into the 500, just short again of the daily 50. Still looking a bit soft, and you come down to this 4-hourly here, and again we just got a nice little shooting star on the retracement into some key moving averages there. If it starts breaking down again, this could look fine for some further downside. It could, of course, be a quiet old morning, and so again, trend line across the lows there, break of that, may be worth looking for something back towards yesterday's lows. But we do, as I say, I think a lot of focus will be on later the non-farms later. Dollar yen, well, that's slowed down. Looking at it from a daily point of view, you see the following the bar. That's when Iran struck back. Quite a day, but still pushing up yesterday. Most of that very early, and then you see these smaller and smaller bars here, just running into those prior highs here. Will it break this time? I mean, goodness, how many times we've run into this 500 now, daily 500. There is that possibility, but I think that would be a safer trade or view come non-farms. At the moment, these hourly bars are almost non-existent. They're flatlining for sure. Aussie dollar, good news over the Asian session. We've seen this little bounce up this today, but which might be quite nice if it runs in towards that daily 8, daily 21, daily 200, all sitting around that sort of same area for a sell-off. You see, as it's sat here at the moment, it was it's a messy old thing, but it's run up to the 21, maybe reacting off that first, the 4-hourly 21. but if it breaks that, as I say, had a decent run. The news came out times at 12:30, so you see the spike up, initial spike up, but a sell-off, and it's pushed back up since. Well, just see how it reacts, but again, it may be worth waiting now. Finally, Canadian dollar. Finally, the Canadian dollar. Spiky old day yesterday, shot up through the pivots there. The monthly pivot. It's high lows, high highs. It's not the best looking ball flag going, is it? But maybe if it starts pushing up above the previous little hammer there and starts pushing up here, we could see it move back towards its daily R1 there, yesterday's high, so certainly some potential, but slow, and I expect these to be slow, as I said. So really it's a case of watching out for non-farms. In summary, I wish you all a great day, and I'll speak to you on Monday. Bye for now.